In a quaint town bordered by whispering woods and serene lakes, there lived a humble musician named Oliver. Oliver was not a man of wealth or fame, but he possessed a gift that was rare and pure. He could speak to the soul through his music. His fingers danced on the piano keys, weaving melodies that narrated tales of love, hope, and courage. Despite his talent, Oliver played in the shadow of obscurity, performing in the corner of a small local cafe. His audience was often just a handful of people, lost in their own worlds, barely noticing the magic that emanated from his piano. But Oliver didn't mind. He believed that if his music could touch even one heart, make even one soul a little lighter, his purpose was fulfilled. One chilly evening, as autumn leaves waltzed to the ground, a girl named Elara stumbled into the cafe. She was running away from her own set of storms, her eyes holding stories she couldn't voice. She sat in a dimly lit corner, trying to become invisible to the world. But then, Oliver's music reached her ears, and something within her began to heal. Night after night, Elara returned to the cafe. She never spoke a word to Oliver, but their souls conversed through the symphony of notes and pauses. Oliver, recognizing the silent cry in Elara's eyes, poured every ounce of his compassion and strength into his music, hoping to offer solace to the troubled heart in the corner. Meanwhile, the town buzzed with excitement about a grand music competition that promised fame and fortune to the winner. Oliver's friends urged him to participate, but he hesitated. The stage was a world away from the cozy corner of his cafe, and the thought of it sent tremors of fear through his heart. One evening, as the cafe was about to close, Elara walked up to Oliver. With eyes glistening with unshed tears, she spoke, "Your music is a rare gift. It speaks, heals, and loves. It's time the world hears it. Please, promise me you'll share your gift with the world." Her words struck a chord in Oliver's heart. He realized that his music had a purpose larger than he had imagined. With a resolve that surprised even him, he decided to step out of the shadows and into the light. The day of the competition arrived. The auditorium was packed, the air thick with anticipation. When Oliver's turn came, he stepped onto the stage, his heart racing, his fingers trembling. But as he looked into the crowd, he saw Elara's encouraging smile. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and began to play. The notes that filled the room were not just notes, they were emotions, raw, powerful, and beautiful. The audience was captivated, transported to a world where every sorrow was understood, and every joy was shared. When the last note quivered into silence, the applause that erupted was not just for the music, but for the spirit it embodied. Oliver didn't win the competition that day, but he won something far greater, the realization that his music was his bridge to the world. His way of touching lives and healing hearts. He became known as the Symphony of the Unsung Hero, reminding everyone that sometimes the most profound impacts are made quietly, one heart at a time.